I'm actually freezing down here. I am so cold. We will figure this out, but I am freezing. Freezing. Go live. We're live over here. Perfect. All right, we'll wait for some people to get in here, and then we will dive into whatever we need to dive into, which I don't know what that is, but I do appreciate it. Everybody being here. Go live on TikTok too. Do I have a charger? You know what? I don't have a charger for TikTok. So that's always great. I should probably like find a charger. Oh, brother, 73 viewers already. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you for showing up. Let's see what people are saying. Yo, what up, bro? Pepe. I'm sure there's people that continue to talk about it. I put out a video on it yesterday, and people are excited. People are very, very excited, and it's great to see that. Understandably so. You know, things are running to a ridiculous level. Um, and that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Good morning, Matt. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Matt. Hi. Good morning. Pepe is about to get listed on Binance in a few hours. Yeah, I mean, you can see the hype with it, and where things are going with it, and it's absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing. And I'm sure people are excited about where they bought in at. You know, seeing it at a $1 billion market cap, $1.1 billion market cap is absolutely phenomenal. Have I made an investment into it? No. Will I make an investment into it? Absolutely not. Not because I don't think it continue to run. I want to see people gain the most money as possible. The most money as possible. If you can gain, 100%, 200%, 17x, whatever it is, then go ahead and do that. But I don't take these type of risks when I see something that's running so much. I'm not going to do it. But I know there are people that are invested into it. And if you made money with it, find a way to accept those initial investments. Don't just sit on it. And if you want to sit on it, then go ahead and do that. But and if I could give any type of advice, it would be anytime you have an investment that's running to levels that you're insanely excited about. If it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to sell, right? I'm not saying you have to sell everything, but take some profit. That's always a good deal. Thank you all the people that are joining on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. All the likes, figure out how to hit that like button, double tap the screen, all that stuff. But I do appreciate all you guys for joining, for being here, for liking, just everything you guys are doing. I appreciate it. Pepe getting listed on Binance today and KuCoin. I mean, I gave up on SHIB months ago. I hear you. I hear you. Shiba Inu is definitely something where it's people are like, it's not moving, it's not making any type of moves, but it still is worth $6 billion. You know, you see the U.S. Third District Court gave the SEC 10 days to respond to Coinbase request to respond for a response on its rule making petition. May get interesting soon. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't read into it. I saw an article on it. But that's very, very interesting. I like any pressure on the SEC. I like any pressure on the government, obviously, especially when it's hovered around cryptocurrency and how they hate cryptocurrency. So we need responses. We need a clear understanding of where, you stand in certain situations, so that you can continue to run business as normal, hopefully, Matthew, I just put what can you lose? I I understand where people are coming from. If they put money on a play, you can turn that into something bigger. I'm not saying that I couldn't make money with this, and I couldn't make money when it was at $600 million market cap, and now it's at a $1 billion market cap. Absolutely, you could have made money from it. I could have put $1,000, turned it into an extra one or $800 or so. Um, but the point is that I don't like to take a lot of these major risks where you see something running like crazy and it's not giving any type of ground. I don't like to take those chances. Even if it does have $1 billion in volume, congratulations to the people that did invest early. And even congratulations to the people that invested maybe even yesterday. Hopefully, you guys have taken something. The people that invested early, I'm not so sure if people that invested yesterday would want to take what they invested. But the point is that I'm happy for you guys. Um, I will not be joining you in investing into it. I can talk about it, but I'm not gonna join um, in investing in that play. uh, Good morning. Good morning. Anyone holding Zen? What's your take on Shiba? So my take on Shiba. Hey, thank you for liking over here on TikTok, by the way. And if anybody hasn't liked on YouTube, please feel free to hit that like button. It does help out, with the channel, with growth and all that stuff. I don't know why this, you know, this will, doesn't seem like it stays up. Um, what was it? My opinion on Shiba, right? So Shiba Inu is currently at. I'll come back to Pepe just to give you an update because it is something that's popular. So you have to kind of talk about it on YouTube as people want to hear your take on it. Even though I'm not invested into it, and every video that I have, I will let people know that I'm not invested into the play as well. It's purely just for people to hear my opinion. But as far as Shiba Inu goes, um, Shiba Inu is at an added zero, and I know people are getting very impatient with it. They're always like, "This is at a $6 billion market cap. It was at a 10, 16, 20, $40 billion market cap at one point, and now we're seeing it at these low levels, and it's not receiving the same amount of volume that it did receive before." You saw $1 billion worth of volume, $2 billion worth of volume, whatever. You saw billions that were going through this play. So much interest within the play as well. And then, you saw this ecosystem dev team that came on and kind of um, put themselves or place themselves in that like driver's seat. They still don't own Shiba Inu, but they place themselves in the driver's seat as in like they control the outcome of everything else that's being created around Shiba Inu. And they've said it themselves that they can create around it, but they can't change it. They can't change the investment of Shiba Inu. They can't change the project or anything of what it stands for. Um, and that's where I kind of look at it and I go, we are looking at this completely the wrong way. We're always looking for the ecosystem dev team to do stuff, but we have the ecosystem over here, or sorry, the community over here, to where we're like, we can do whatever we want. We can build anything we want, but then we always find a way to go back to, does the ecosystem dev team support what is being built over here? If they don't support it, we don't support it. And that doesn't make sense. The community is what's the strongest with Shiba Inu. And I think that will be clear as we see the next bull run. But right now, it's not really clear with everybody. Everybody's always like, what are they building? Are they building something new? And is this going to help Shiba Inu? And honestly, I think it's all about whatever they built and if it's going to help what they have, not about the project that started everything, which was Shiba Inu. So honestly, I don't think it's time to give up on Shiba Inu. I know there's some people that are like, look, I give up on it. I'm tired of it. I'm getting into so many other plays, and I understand. Um, but with time, right, there are people that said the same thing about, and I don't want to sit here and be that same person that goes, oh, well, Bitcoin did this. People said the same thing about Bitcoin. I'm giving up on it. There's no way that it can go any higher. And then all of a sudden it's up at 65, $69,000 per coin. So I'm not saying that Shiba Inu will get up to that point, but understanding that Shiba Inu does have strength and does have a lot of holders within it. The community is a strong part of it. So that's where I stand on it. I don't think that it's about the next person that gives up or this person that's holding on to it. The all of the data speaks for itself, right? You have almost a year of hold time for typical hold time. That's average. You have 1.3 million people that are holding this position. You have 1.8 million people that are watching it on CoinMarketCap. It has so many different places to where you can buy it. And it has a lot of volume that goes into it. Yes, we're not seeing the burns that we want to see, which means that we may not see the levels that we think we're going to see of like 10 cents and a dollar and maybe even a penny, but definitely seeing levels to where we can see it 2x, 3x, 10x, 20x. And obviously, we want to see much more than that, but that's how we get there, slowly but surely get there. So that's my take on it. That's where I stand with SHIB. And again, it's not even like I saw a comment earlier today that I just responded to before I got on here that said, "Hey, Pepe has this dev team, or they have things that are changing and all this stuff and completely decentralized, and Shiba Inu's not, right? They have a dev team that doesn't do anything. You got to understand that that's not the dev team. And that's just the ecosystem dev team, people that are creating around it. Nobody can change what Shiba Inu is, and that's why Shiba Inu is such a strong position. And they also said that Shiba Inu was my largest holding, and anybody that does know me, that has seen my channel, you understand that that's not my largest holding. CRO is my largest holding. So, anyways. uh, Hey Matt, this stuff never stops. Good job. Keep us in the loop. Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will. Giving up on Shib again? Who gave up on Shib again? When did I give up on Shib? I've been holding Shib for as long as I can remember at this point. Matt buying Pepe as we speak. I'm not. Trust me. I will not buy it. The fact that it's up by so much, everybody knows exactly where my strategy is. It makes sense that people are making money from it. Fantastic. I'm not going to say that you're not going to make money from it. I'm saying that people put their overall positions at a lot of risk when you start investing at these higher points. When you see $1 billion market cap, yes, you can say this can go so much further from there, but can it? Can it really go so much further from here? There's not a lot of projects that are in that range of the $1 billion market cap level right now, right? If we were in a bull run, then I can understand, but right now it's not the case. Currently, it's up 89%. Right, we're seeing a market cap of 1.1 billion. Overall supply is out there, right? You see that you have $1 billion in volume, up 216% on the day, at which a lot of it goes through DEX volume. You're seeing a ton that goes through CEX volume as well. And I would imagine a lot of the hype that you have there is coming from the fact that you're going to see a listing on Binance and KuCoin, and it's because it's very, very popular. That's the reason why. Popularity is absolutely amazing, and I talk about popularity all the time. But again, I'm not investing into it. Not because I don't believe in it. It's because I see anything that's running so much as putting yourself at risk in a play that ran way too much. That's the way that I see it. I did the same thing with a lot of other plays that are out there. If you don't get in the beginning, you might as well not find a way to make that move at all, because it's so difficult. It really is so difficult. Now, if it's on a retracement, then you could do that, right? If you're seeing a retracement pulling back from some of these levels, then yes, you can find a level where you know that it can grow above there, plus a lot more maybe. But if it's at these levels to where it's consistently increasing, right? For Pepe, if it's consistently increasing here and you have no type of retracements, maybe a retracement would have been good somewhere around here. But if you have no type of retracements, it's not going to sit well for anyone that gets in at these peak points. It's just like investing at SHIB and in the at a 0.00006, or sorry, yeah, that's the level that it was at, right? Um, or sorry, 0.0000089, so about 9, right? So getting up to that level at a 40 or 50 billion dollar market cap, it doesn't make sense to make that move there, right? Because you know that it grew so much. Same thing with Terra Luna Classic, right? Terra Luna Classic goes up to 0.00065, and you wouldn't want to invest at that point, even though it can grow a lot further. It still gives you that much more risk when you're investing in at a peak point of where it is. Does that make sense? Or are you out and surrender Shiba Inu? No, I'm not. You don't see the thumbnail and the title? Should you give up on SHIB? Nope. Should you give up on SHIB? No. The question that I'm getting in the comment section is like, look, I'm giving up on this and going to this. And it's like, whatever you feel is necessary, make that move. But for some people, what they would do, and I don't want them to make that same mistake, is invest in Shiba Inu at a peak point. Let's say you got all the way up to, or you invested at 0.000089, and now you're investing into Pepe as well. After seeing that decrease all the way down, you take that money and you invest into Pepe. It goes up to maybe a $1.5 billion market cap, or maybe even a $2 billion market cap, and you're so happy. And then all of a sudden it starts crashing down, really hard, or retracing really hard. Now, the good thing about it is that you're seeing so many different CEXs that are on board, so many different places to where you can buy it, which creates more and more strength and more belief. So that's a good thing. But I just want to make sure people's investments, or a person's investment, is safe. You know? Yeah, Pepe Coin is hype now. I hope it's not a rug pull. Market cap is already 1.1 billion. Yeah, I'd have to say that I don't think it's a rug pull, but I do think that when the hype finds a way to dial back, understand that when people get to levels to where they feel comfortable about these gains, they will take those gains. And the more that people start taking those gains, the more that more people start taking those gains, right? They start pulling out. And when they do pull out, what happens? It starts to really decrease. Now, that's going to be a major retracement. You're still going to have people that believe in it where it is, or people that are bag holders that are buying in, let's say, at the $1.1 billion level. And it finds a way to retrace to maybe 600 million. And those people that held at 1.1 billion are like, it can go a lot further. I'm going to hold on a little bit longer. And that's what I want to protect you against. I want to protect you against a play that may find a way to retrace heavier than you think. Now, I don't want to sit here and talk all negative on Pepe, because what they're doing is phenomenal. Seeing a coin that's literally a meme coin here come out with a ton of popularity. And this is how you build strength within a community, right? You have something that gains a ton of volume, gain a ton of traction. Then you could start building on top of what the use case could be. Maybe they could start building on top of understanding how you can maybe decrease the supply, or whatever, right? We don't know what they're going to do with everything. And the unknown is what makes it interesting. But I cannot, I would not be able to live with myself, even if I found a gain, to go against my strategy, because then that opens up the door to do it again and again and again. And probably 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out the way that we all want it to work out, where it just absolutely continues to skyrocket, you know? And it's always said like, oh, we'll just put $100 on it. Why not do that? Well, I could put $100 on any play and probably find a way to double, or, triple my money that's there. Um, and that's probably what I would do, is end up protecting my investment. And when I do protect my investment, the rest of it would go, you know, would stay in there, and it would just run with it. And if it doesn't run, then you end up losing out on that money. But either way, you still gain a profit throughout the process, but you live with what's happening there. So, um, unless I see a major retracement and I see a little bit more in the detail of it, I probably couldn't make that move in there. But I don't think it's a rug pull, just to answer that. Guys, we have 152 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I put 200 yesterday. I'm at 400 today. That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm so happy um, that people are making money from plays, especially in more of a down market. Right? When things are not looking up for the entire market and you're finding ways to make plays, I'm 100% on your side. Do you think if a major exchange picks up Pepe, you can uh, picks Pepe up, it can 10x from here? Do I think it can 10x from here if it picks up? So, I've been speaking on more of the cautious side of things. Do I think it can? Yeah, I think anything can get to some of these levels, and I'm not going to talk down Pepe like it's a complete rug pull. It's not. Um, if you have major exchanges, major places to buy it that picks it up, yes, because it gives people more of an opportunity to purchase that, especially with all the hype. Seeing it a 10x from here will probably be a kind of a big task, a big ask as well. But definitely seeing a lot more volume. If you can see Binance and KuCoin and other places pick this up, um, absolutely it can find a way to 5x, I would say. 10x is probably pushing it a little bit because you need a ton that's going into it. And as you have, it get up to a $5 billion market cap, you have people that invested at a $300 million market cap or a $100 million market cap that are going to take profit during that process, realizing that they have a boatload of money on their hands. So not only seeing the positive side of things, but seeing the major negative side of things as you get up to a higher and higher market cap. So I would say no, I don't think that it can get to a 10x, or I don't think that it will get to a 10x. I think it can. I don't think it will get to a 10x, which would be a $10 billion market cap. But that's not saying that it absolutely will not happen, because I've seen the craziest things happen, right? We've seen Dogecoin come out of nowhere. We've seen Shiba Inu come out of nowhere. We've seen plenty of projects come out of nowhere and turn into something bigger. Now, we've only seen a few examples that have grown that quickly. We've seen ApeCoin that has found a way to absolutely skyrocket to way higher levels. I think seeing $10 billion in volume in one day, still not getting to a $10 billion market cap, but seeing $10 billion in volume in one day was absolutely crazy. So, anyways, I guess to keep everything short, even though it was super long explanation, I think it can get there. I don't believe it will. I think it can get there. 5x is probably more believable, more obtainable. But where we stand with how much people have made right now, even getting to a level of 1 billion is still a level where I hear that people are taking some profits here. People are taking profits, leading up to whatever launch, right? And you'll see that more buy the rumor, maybe even sell the news, or buy the rumor, continue to buy the news. It really all depends. So it's so tough to say. But hype does build a lot. Popularity does build a lot, and we're seeing that. We're seeing a clear level of hype within this position, and how many people are holding it. I mean, there's only 100,000 people that are holding it, which is still a lot, but there probably could be so much more, and there will be so much more. So we'll see. We will see. 1 cent by December. CRO listed Pepe. Could imagine so, but their fees are ridiculous in CRO. They need to fix that. I think with the exchange, they're going to find a way to make that more of a thing, especially for U.S. Investors. we want to be able to have lower fees, not these ridiculously high fees that happen. Did you get the used car handled? Thank you for asking. Yes, I did get the used car situation handled. We talked about that yesterday, and they ended up, we ended up finding a body shop that could fix it up and get it up to inspection levels. It didn't cost $2,000. It seems like the person that was first giving us that, I guess I don't know what to call it, some sort of evaluation or breakdown of what it would cost to get it up to it, was overcharging for everything. They were looking to fix absolutely everything to 100%, fix all the rust, but the rust wasn't that bad to where things will snap based off of normal wear and tear. So you should be able to get 2 years out of it, 2 to 3 years out of it before you have to fix any type of fuel lines or anything that does snap there. As long as you really don't have anything internally that's really messing things up to where you have to fix that. So we got it fixed. It was $600. The dealership covered it, and he got an inspected car, and now he's driving that car, and it feels good to be able to do a good deed, even though that whole situation was a problem, absolutely a big problem. We were up there for a half a day, and then went up there for like an entire day. Um, you know, me and me and my brother were up there, and well, first, we had three people up there, but then it was me and my brother that were up there, and we were waiting there from like 10 o'clock in the morning till probably, I think it was like 3. And the crazy thing is, I had a suggestion that we should just go to a body shop down the street and, get it evaluated. Basically, say like what it will cost in order to get it up to speed. And they were like, yeah, I mean, you could replace everything that they were talking about, but it doesn't need to be replaced right now. You can probably get 2 years or 3 years out of it before you have to replace anything, which is good, obviously, to be able to get those drives out of it. And if you wanted to sell the car, you can sell the car afterwards and get whatever car you want to get after that instead of fixing everything up, and then just put that on. I guess it's an older car, so I don't know, but we got it handled. It was good. Thank you guys for watching here. Can you guys hit the like button? We have 126 people that are over on YouTube. We have 6 people that are on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. And then we also have 2 people that are over on Twitch. I'm not dollar cost averaging up on Pepe, but buying the dip on Shib, Lunik, and Matic. I hear you. I totally understand where you're coming from. This is where I stand, right? I'm not trying to talk down this position. I know people look at it in any video that I make, they're like, oh, he's just trying to talk down. I always look at the negatives. When you look at the negatives and understand the negatives and understand the worst situation that could happen, it only gets better from there. So people say it all the time where they're like, "Oh, you're just hating and you're just shilling Shib." Honestly, I'm not. I'm talking about a position that I'm invested in. I'm also giving a little bit of light to this play, while it's also giving some light to me, giving some popularity to this page, even though it's not in my title or thumbnail. Probably should be, and you probably would have way more of a live stream here. Um, and I'll guarantee it, absolutely guarantee it. If we decided to change that now, we would have 500 to 1,000 people that are here because we're talking about this position that's up 78% or up to a $1.1 billion market cap. Maybe that needs to be the discussion. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Lunica is starting to look like a good price to buy more. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not purchasing anymore because again, I'm not dollar cost averaging up. I could dollar cost average down on Shib, which I kind of already did, and I'm looking for more of a gain from where it is around this range, and how it can rise within a bull market. Hands are freezing, man. So cold. I don't know why I'm so cold. But anyways, yeah, I think what I don't want to do is dollar cost average up. And I think you're right, Leotis, is dollar cost averaging up is not the right. This screen is like horrendous. Do I have like something to wipe this? Yeah, it seems much clearer. A little bit clearer. Maybe. I don't know. It looks a little bit better. My friend caught FOMO on Pepe last night, shaking my head. I mean, it's not a bad situation. It could play out well for them. It's just the chances of it playing out well are slim, right? Because of the fact that history kind of repeats itself in these situations. When you see things that run, you don't follow them, right? You you can watch it and you can dip your toe in the water if you want, right? FOMO will have like two different ways of looking at it. You can dip your toe in the water or you can go all in. And there are some people that just go all in and go, I'm gonna invest everything and take out a second mortgage on my house and all of these other things. But then there are people that dip their toe in the water. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing to put $100 in and see what it is. If you can afford it and you are willing to lose it, then put it in there and see what it can be. And then if you can gain that back right away, gain it back, take your initial investment, keep the rest that's in there and see what that ends up being. That doesn't hurt. It never hurts anybody as long as you are willing to lose that money. If you are willing to 100% lose that money, anything that happens to that is better than what you expected. Does that make sense? I see Pepe on CRO, but can you buy it? I don't know. I don't want to go out on that test because then I would basically go back on what I said by not buying Pepe if I accidentally like buy it just to check. Let's change it for the sake of the channel. Let's change it for the sake of the channel. Well, we'll do that. Let's see what we got here. Let's see a different type of thing that we have here. I don't even think I have the coin symbol. Go back here. Yeah, it seems like things are, let's convert or let's keep. Do. Let's see what happens here. Uh, no, I just spelled that wrong. Uh, we'll do that. And we'll change this. Change to this. Let's see what's happening here. Customize, save. Let's see. I just tested it. You just tested it. Did you buy some? Capped at 36.5 million. Buy Pepe for fun, Matt. Why? Explain to me why. All right, look. How about this? How about this? Let me do something here. What's going on here? There we go. Let's go with that. I'll ask my community. You guys answer it. And if it turns out yes, then I will purchase it just because you guys say yes. If you say no, I won't do it. And I want to see what people, I just got 3K. Of course, people are going to go ahead and I want to see how many people come over here and answer the question. So let me know. It's looking pretty competitive here. Looking pretty competitive. I'm up $7,200. Got in at 0.0000004567 for $1,500. That is phenomenal. Did you take any of your initial investment? Hopefully, you took your initial investment. Holding 3.2 billion. Some forget to take profits. Don't be that person. Exactly. Take profits. In any scenario, take profits, because I understand you want to gain the most out of it. But greed does kill investments. It really does. I understand that you can gain so much more, and it would be the shoulda, coulda, wouldas if everything did end up taking off even more. You're like, I could have did this, I could have did that. And it's like, we understand you could have done something. But taking your initial investment just means so much more. It feels better to know that you have what you invested in there back in your pocket, if not a little bit more profit. Yes, 3K. You took 3K. That is phenomenal. I applaud you. I'm going to clap, and I don't know if you can hear it. I applaud you for doing that. I really do, because I voted. I won't say my vote, my choice. My choice, though. I understand. This is the same stuff I saw people say about SHIB and Doge. That's true. I'm not saying that things won't run. And honestly, when I invested into SHIB and Doge, I think SHIB was the same way. Doge, I was a little bit less hesitant to do because it was at a much lower market cap when I invested, like really, really low market cap. And now you're seeing it, at, multiple billions of dollars in market cap. For SHIB, it was something where I was like, all right, I'll make this move. And I think it was a $10 billion market cap, or maybe a little bit less. But I saw this at a retracement point. And that's the thing that I want to see, is a retracement. I hate not having retracements, because if you don't have a retracement, it doesn't give me that comfortable feeling of I invested in at a lower price, and now we can see this thing run to a much higher price. Does that make sense? On CRO, you can only buy 36.5 million per day. I took 3K and doubled my money and still got 2.6 billion. That is phenomenal. I love hearing that. Absolutely love hearing that. Buy 420.69 of Pepe. The fee to sell Pepe on a CRO is ridiculous as well. I would imagine so, because it's so popular. How much movement there is, I wouldn't go that route. Where can we buy it? So if you go on CoinMarketCap, you can buy it Uniswap. You can buy it MEXC. You can buy it in LBank. All these different places. PancakeSwap version 3, Ethereum, Hotbit. So there's so many. This is what I want to see out of Lunatics token, is there's not really major exchanges that they're on. Some of them, right? You see Gate.io and MEXC, right? But not really like crazy major exchanges. But I just want to see exchanges nonetheless. I want to see so many different places to buy it, because when you have an option, you have millions of dollars that are flowing through it. 20% fee on CRO, that's insane. Absolutely insane. That's exactly what I'm looking for myself, man. I need a dip. But if you go in, I'm jumping in with you. I don't want to hear that, because then it makes me feel like I shouldn't do it. So I don't want anybody to be at risk for something that I do it for fun. Because whenever I make these plays, I do invest in it for fun. And then when I if I'm in it already, I find a lower spot when it does find a retracement. It looks like Matthew will be buying Pepe live today. I just made a video yesterday saying that I'm not buying it. And now people are like, you should just buy it for fun. And honestly, as I talk about buying it for fun, I understand that I'm okay with losing money. But what's crazy is if I invest $100 into Pepe, which is not a lot of money, right? It's not a crazy amount, and it's not going to be something where um, people are like, "Oh, you invested way too much," or whatever. Um, that means I'm investing more into this play than I would in Terra Luna Classic because I invested $43 into Terra Luna Classic. It'll be fun for me as well, bro. Don't worry. All right. I gambled $125 on Pepe at the peak point for fun. That's funny. Uh, Hilarious. The watcher's getting the YouTuber to buy into a coin. I mean, I'm not. That's true. Um, that makes me think of that I shouldn't make that move at all. I think it will pass Shiba in the next 3 weeks. You think it'll pass Shiba in market cap in the next 3 weeks? I invested $42.99. Invest $42.99 into Pepe instead of $43. That's funny. Um, Pepe is a fun coin. Join the fun, Matt. I did the same thing. We're smart too. Yes, market cap wise. I'm not sure that we'll see it get up to a $6 billion market cap. Um, like I said, I mean, it has a chance to run to some of these levels, especially with all of um, the billions of dollars that are going into this. Honestly, like I said, I just want to see a retracement. Seeing a retracement just um, makes you feel better about the investment that you make. I'll buy $25 more for fun. I didn't buy anything yet. Don't say congratulations. I didn't buy anything yet. $90 for me came to about 433. Oh, so you're saying you had $90 and you turned it into $433. That's amazing. That's really good. Did you take your initial investment as well? Or are you sitting on it thinking that it's going to turn into $433,000? Yes, you did. Okay. $500 is now 3,500 for me. Absolutely amazing. Again, if you guys have gains in it, let me know about those gains. I want to hear about them. How much did you invest and how much did you make? I invested $100 yesterday, took out $100 today, still have 100 left when I took it out to see what it does. Love that. Absolutely love that. Now at this point, you risk nothing. You are literally running on just gravy, and no matter what it gets to, you profit out of the deal. If you profit $25, you profited $25. If you profit 30, 100, 200, 1,000, you profited money no matter where that goes. Even if it goes down to the lowest point it could possibly go, you still profit out of the deal because you took your initial investment. That's what I'm talking about. That is investing. And there's a difference between in investing and just gambling. Like at a certain point, you're gambling, but then when you see the investment grow, you understand what to do with that investment. You know, we got 3.2 thousand likes over on TikTok, and I appreciate you guys for doing that, for consistently hitting that like button. It does mean the world to me. I appreciate it a lot. I haven't been live on TikTok in a while, and that's because this phone over here has been acting up. I got what is this? Galaxy Note? I don't know what it is. It's something. I got this phone that has been acting up on me. And I like it. I mean, I like the phone. Don't get me wrong. It's a great phone, but it's just weird sometimes. I love this channel, bro. I love learning from this guy. Thank you for saying that. 150 million CRO burned. When? Now? I just bought 100 for fun, 125 into 400. Took $200 of initial investment, and now $200 that was left. Is worth 700. Again, absolutely amazing. That is investing. I love it. I absolutely love it. You're doing everything the right way because you have a lot of people out there, not most people, but you have a lot of people out there that will probably be like, all right, I have, $300 or $400 and I could turn it into something, way bigger. And they'll feel salty about the fact that they took $200 out and it could have been worth so much more because that $200 could have been worth 1,400. But they're like, I, I feel upset that I took the money out. No, you should never feel upset about taking your initial investment. Whatever else is there, you're gaining profit off of it. It wasn't guaranteed that you would get to 1,400. And if you understand that, you are investing the right way. I bought into Pepe for $160, took out my initial investment, and now I'm up $1,570 of free money. Love that. Absolutely love that. Better get that Pepe in order before it keeps going up. I mean, if I'm playing it for fun, I'm playing it for fun. We're around this area anyways, so if that's the case, that's what would happen. So we will. How many people voted? How many people voted? We got 101 votes, and we have 72% that say that I should buy it. 28% say that I shouldn't. 27% says that I shouldn't. Now it's 73% that say that I should buy it. How much do I have in? How much Ethereum do I have? And I guess I got to sign in. Get out of here. Give me a second. How much Ethereum do I have? Let me bring up my MetaMask. Uniswap. What are the fees at right now? Just got 100, Matt. Maybe just go 100. $100. All right. Look, I don't want anybody saying anything. I'm gonna launch the app, and I'm gonna see what the fees are like right now and what we're looking at. And if like I told myself, like, if we see a retracement, then maybe we'll have that discussion. But honestly, there's a lot of people here that really wait. I can't wait to see Revive Pepe live on YouTube. There are no haters. Again, I'm not hating on any type of play. I'm not hating on any type of thing here. Let me go back here. Let me type this in. Yeah, I'm not hating on anybody's bag, what anybody is deciding to buy. I always just have a strong opinion on the worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario for what I would invest into this play would be that I lose everything. Now I know that that won't be that won't happen, so I know to expect something better, whether I lose half my money or I lose 75% of my money or I gain 100% of my money. You never know, right? So looking at 0.05, is that $100? 0.06. It looks like the fee would be like $32. Jeez. Is that what the fee is going to be? Is that what this fee is going to be? Jesus, the price updated. So if I do, let's go back. Let's do 0.55 or 0.53. 52? 525. 0.525. Just to gain $100 worth of this position. I hope that that's the right one. Looks like that's the right one. How much is it going to cost in a fee? Gas fee is Jesus. I don't have enough ETH for that. $62 in a gas fee right now? That is insane. I'm not paying $62 for a gas fee. That's 60% of what I just spent, so that's not happening. Let's dismiss that. Looks like I'm not buying it today. Is there any other way that I can purchase it if that's the case? That's insane. That's way too high. Heat.io. No. No other way that I can buy it. So it looks like if unless we see that come down, I'm not doing that. Yes, fees are huge. Why didn't you buy out of KuCoin? Is it available on KuCoin right now? Give me a second. Log in. Sure, I'm not anywhere. I don't know what my password is, honestly. I hope that's right. On this. Give me a second. I gotta go to my two-factor authentication. All right, I think we're back. I still have to go through two-factor authentication. I have to send a code. Okay. Yeah, it'd be cheaper on KuCoin. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, well, let me go to my main account. I think I can transfer this to my trading account. So I have enough. 5. All right, so let me go over to spot trading. You're saying that is available over here, so I should be able to look up. Okay, so it is available on. Let's see. So buying $100. And that should be. I want to do mark. I hate doing certain thing there. So $100. Boom. Done. Done. All right. Now, literally, that's just to see what it is, and like people said, for fun. I'm not saying that people should invest in these parts or these times. I know it's very tough to see anything run by 93% and invest at any point, but this is way far against my strategy. But understand that this could also work for people if they fully expect to lose that money, right? If you understand that that money is purely for a gamble purpose, and this was a gamble investment here, understanding that it does have potential, but more of a gamble style investment and where I invested at. This is the educational portion of me purchasing Pepe, but not at a level to where anybody else is purchasing it. I'm sure people have purchased, $150, $2,000, $10,000 worth of it. It's probably going to dump hard. You're not wrong. I wouldn't say that you're not 100% wrong, but then the point is that even the people saying that it may skyrocket are not 100% wrong. We don't know where it's going to go, and the unknown is what makes it a little bit interesting and makes it more of a gamble play for a lot of people. But this is not the healthiest way or the best way to invest into positions, just to make that 100% clear. This is not financial advice to invest in anything at the peak point. I say time and time again, do not invest into anything unless you are fully willing to lose everything that you have there, right? If you I'm not saying that you're like, oh, well, if I lose it, I'm investing into this because I want to lose. That's not the case. I'm saying if you invest into something, it's got to be um, well, it's got to be basically with the same mindset. Like, uh, if I lose this money, I will be okay. I won't um, go bankrupt. I won't lose my house. I won't lose everything. Like that's what you need to, that type of mindset that you need to have. How much was the gas fee on KuCoin? Honestly, let me check. Like how much it was. Let me remember how to check. Let me see all of my build. Oh man. No, I don't even know how to check. Advanced orders, order history. I don't know. It doesn't give me the fee. Completed though. Yeah, it doesn't give me the fee, so I don't know. Somewhere in there. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. Can you get some Pepe on Bitmart? Uh, you're saying, oh, you can get it on Bitmart. Yeah, I don't want to buy anything on Bitmart anymore. Last time I bought on Bitmart, they charged me a ridiculous fee for when I bought Shiba Inu the first time. So the first time I bought Shiba Inu, I bought 4 million, and they told me to take that or in order to send that 4 million over to Coinbase where I wanted to hold it, it would cost me 4 million, and I was like, that doesn't make sense at all. Like their fees were ridiculous at that time. So I don't know where they are now, but I'm buying 3,000 in KuCoin at the moment, like right now. I wouldn't suggest buying at the high. I would not suggest buying that much at the high, and maybe that's your 3,000 is the same thing of what my 100 means to me. Um, but I wouldn't do that. Just put $50. I turned 2 ETH into 6 ETH with Pepe. That's phenomenal. I meant Binance.us. Is there a bee out there or something? There's a bee out there. Something's flying around. Not in not in my house, but like right outside the window. Um, Pepe hasn't went live on Binance yet. Maybe another spike is coming. Might be right. I still got my Jasmy and Binance wallet. I have Jasmy as well. Everybody knows that. I don't know what the price point is looking like today. Um, we'll check that out. Still looking good. It's sort of flat, but um, still looking good at 71% of a penny. I'll take that any day. So basically, it was at 72% of a penny in the last 24 hours. We've seen this at a low of 69% of a penny. So yeah, I mean, Jasmine Coin, I can't wait to see where that goes. But I've given a lot of my thoughts on that play. We should do a collab. I have CRO and a crypto channel. Love your content, bro. Honestly, I'm not really. I appreciate you saying that you like my content. Honestly, and a lot of people know this, I'm not really a collab type of person. The main reason is because I'm very introvert. But then also, I feel like I don't work well with schedules a lot, especially with the kids and everything. I don't work well with schedules, so I don't want to sit here and be that person that's like, hey, you want to collab? They're like, hey, you want to collab? And I'm like, no, I can't. I got to do this or I got to do that, and I'm just seems like I'm making excuses. But honestly, it's it's maybe a little bit tough to do that because then you're like, oh well, let's do this day, and it's like Harper sick or Hayden sick or I have something scheduled or whatever, right? So I'm either way, I'm not really like the biggest collab person at all. I don't think I've had a single collab on my channel. Um, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I did, but I don't really do many of them. But I'll definitely give your channel a look. How many subscribers do you have? crypto report. You got 8.7K subscribers. That's phenomenal. That's amazing, man. Keep up the great work. Everything you're doing. Yeah, keep up the great work. You're talking about CRO, um, Bitcoin miners, and stuff like that. Actually putting out consistent videos. Thumbnails are great. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, keep doing you. Yeah, if you guys want to go and give him a subscribe, go and check him out. I haven't checked out any of his videos yet, so hopefully they're good. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that you got a good channel here. It seems like it's structured well. So if you guys want to go out and give him a subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Go ahead and look at some of his videos, and then make that uh, um, decision on whether you want to be a part of his channel. But it seems like I'll check out a couple of your videos. Yeah, the fact that Jasmine is holding strong like CRO is a good indication of a solid project. Nobody is jumping out to go see Pepe. Yeah, exactly. I mean, popularity is big. Like it's huge. But something that means a lot more than popularity would be um, how much people are holding it. Now you have to, in order to get to that point, you have to be popular to where people hold the position and believe in the position. But if people are holding your project for a long period of time, that project is amazing, right? CRO, they're holding it for a long period of time. Shiba Inu holding it for a long period of time. BTC, Ethereum, BNB, all of those are being held for 70 plus days, some over 100 and some over 200. One damn near being at a full year that people are holding it. So the longer you hold it, the more holders you have, and the longer they're holding. I mean, that means way more to a crypto project than anything. But the point is that in order to get there, you have to be popular. Shiba Inu wasn't always there. Terra Luna Classic wasn't always there. CRO wasn't always there. But it takes a while to get to that point, and you have to build the popularity. And it seems like that's what Pepe is doing. I'm not going to say that Pepe is horrible or it will never be a Shiba Inu, but it's looking like with the popularity that it's having, that it's going to be that next play that everybody really follows. And I may only have $100 of it, but if I see a retracement, I may have more. But it all depends on the retracement. I need to see that it has strength above that point when I invest. Right now, I don't see that it has strength above the point where I invested, so I'm not going to invest a lot. But if I wanted to see it at a point, let's say $600 million market cap like it was yesterday, that shows even though I wouldn't invest yesterday, I would invest today because in a $600 million market cap, because I know it reached a $1.2 billion market cap. That's doubling the price. I know it has the ability to grow above where it is. That makes sense? I sub to the crypto report. Well, thank you for doing that. For subscribing, not to me, but to people in the community, other people that are making crypto videos and making, investment videos and just sharing their knowledge, because I don't know everything. And I think there are a lot of other people that know maybe some more um, technical analysis than I do. I keep it simple when it comes to day trading or swing trading, and then when it comes to long-term investing or understanding use cases and different blockchains and all of that, maybe people know a lot more than I do. But I always keep it as simple as possible on the investing side of it, from an investor tip. But I feel like um, I feel like a lot of people will have a ton more, and you can gain that knowledge from their channels as well, not just mine. So, what is a good buy point for you? For me, if honestly, like I said, I want to see it pull back. So if I'm looking at Pepe again, and I'm seeing where this play is at a $1.2 billion market cap, which would mean currently that my overall position is, I'm up on my position. I should be, which is great. Um, if I'm looking at this overall position in the last 7 days, what I want to see is kind of a retracement, maybe back to where this peak point is. And that will make me feel good about where this is. But I also want to see it hold at these levels first. Because if that's the case and it doesn't hold at these levels for a little bit, I'm not going to want to invest even at this point because it's not showing strength above there. It's more of like a filler that we need to see eventually. Now, if it finds a way to hold a little bit longer and then we see this level, then yes, I can make that investment. Without that, I'll probably look for something around here. And if, which I do see strength above that point. So typically like I said, I'll look for here, then obviously right here. So those would be my dollar cost averaging levels down. But it does show it has the strength up to a $1.2 billion market cap. I only put 100 into Pepe. And Sponge, both over $500. Fantastic. Love seeing that. Thoughts on Bob? It's flying right now. Check it. I saw this the other day. I don't know why I shrunk that down. Let me unpin this site on duplicate. That's what I wanted to do. I saw this the other day. Somebody brought this up to me, Bob, but I didn't and see what was happening. So currently at a $63 million market cap, it seems like we're going to be um, at the not at the same levels, but we're definitely going to have a lot of these plays that are just very interesting to people that are meme like plays. It is up 86%. Guys, I I would say I struggle with some of these because this just took off like at the end of the month, the end of the last month, and then seeing this up, however far it is up, is phenomenal. But again, most of it's DEX volume. It's still not even like listed anywhere else. So this would be another play where you're like, do I want to take another risk? If you take a risk, you could make money from it, and that's what this whole entire thing is about: is can you make money from a play if you pick the right play? And this could be it, but then again, you don't know how people are going to flock to this because it seems like people are flocking more towards buying Pepe and being a part of that and, getting their initial investments out and then probably reinvesting at some of the lower levels. But right now, again, up 94%. Um, I don't know. Thank you for following, by the way. Rainbow Scorpion, thank you for following on TikTok. We got 4K likes over on TikTok. I'm very, very cold. Insanely cold. Augie Inu. I'm honestly done with Inus. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll check it out. I don't know what it is, but currently up 27%. There are so many zeros that they have to put in a dot 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 to continue to having all those zeros. Oh man. Gotta stretch. 27% of the supply that's out there. I don't like seeing that. I would love to see a lot more of the supply. $2 million in volume. It doesn't look horrible, right? You look like you can find an investment with this and find some gains with it, especially looking, the fact that it's up 28%. Would I make a move right now? It doesn't look like it has enough popularity for that. Um, but I don't know how long this has been around. Let's look at the last month. This has been around since back. Yeah, this has been around for the last month here, and we've seen this pick up as we see a lot of other things that are also picking up on the 25th, 26th, 27th. And um, it's not bad movement, it's just aggressive movement, especially for something that doesn't really have as much volume. You would expect a little bit more. It's kind of tricky, can't really understand. Hey Matt, could you help me figure out how to buy Pepe? I used your code and sent over some ETH to my new KuCoin account. um, so using KuCoin, it may be tricky to understand. So what you have to do is go back to, let me go back here. You go back to KuCoin. What you need to do is you need to go to your wallets. So let me go to my wallet. Sorry, let me go to my assets. You go to your wallet. You have multiple accounts. I did create a video on this, but it will go right to your main account. You're going to need to transfer to your trading account in order to trade. So you basically have whatever ETH or whatever you have, you would hit transfer, right? So if it's ETH, POW, or POW, you would just hit transfer, and then you would go from main to trading account. You would transfer whatever you have, confirm. Then after you transfer it, now you will be able to use spot trading. So then you go up to spot trading. You go to here, up top here, and hopefully if you have any trouble with this, just go back and stop it and go back into it. Go up here, type in Pepe, and you'll find it. Now all you have to do is understand the bottom portion, right? I'm going to move my screen really quick. The bottom portion is just understand that this is where you buy, this is where you sell. I like to do market orders because limit orders, they go through, but they take their time. If you want something to happen really, really quickly, especially in something that's popular, you go market order. And what you do is you have the USDT. You would basically say how much USDT that you're putting towards it. If you have Ethereum, right? So you said you had Ethereum. You want to go from Ethereum to USDT. So type in Ethereum and find USDT. So Ethereum to USDT. And what you want to do is you want to sell that Ethereum to, get the USDT that you need, right? So you go here, you hit how much. If you want to sell 100% of it, you sell 100% of your Ethereum. Boom, it'll go through as long as it is market. Right now, you go over to Pepe, and since you have your USDT, you take $100 or 100% of your whatever you have there, and you buy the Pepe that you want to buy. It'll tell you how much you're going to receive and how much you have. So, yeah, there you go. Hopefully that helps. You are seeing my full screen. You are seeing my screen. So if I go to my trading account, I should be able to see how much in. So investing $100, I now have $107. Should I take my initial investment and just leave the $7 in there? Just playing. I'll wait for it to double, and then I'll take my initial investment. And like I said, if it finds a way to retrace, then I could put that $100 back in there at a retracement point. I remember 3 days after Pepe came out, I posted to ask Matt if he's in, but he ignored my question as usual. Whoa, I didn't ignore your question. I don't ignore anybody's question. I kind of get sidetracked. I don't ignore people's questions. Come on, man. Don't put those claims out there that I ignore people's questions. I don't know if anybody thinks that. It's kind of difficult to see all these questions and give like a detailed answer to everything. But honestly, there were multiple people more than 3 days ago. It was like a while ago where it was at like a $200 million market cap. I brought this up on my channel last week at some point. It was like early last week. So 3 days ago, I was already talking about it. Let me actually go back here. Give me a second. Let me back here. Go to my channel, and then I'll go to the NFA channel. I talked about it on the NFA channel. So this video for Pepe came out 10 days ago. And this was just how I felt on where Pepe was. And I don't remember where the market cap was at that time. It should come up at some point. So it was at $100 million market cap. And at that point, you would have 10 extra money. And I'm sure there were people that already got into that. From that point to this point, you would have 10 extra money into something much bigger, right? Fantastic. I said how I wouldn't make that investment because I didn't see a full retracement. And yes, it was at 11% down at that point because I think everything else was up, and people were still wondering whether it was going to make a move. Volume was down by 42% as well. But after a major push like this, when you do see a retracement, that just feels a little bit better. But I'm sure there are people that have made an investment at that point and were able to make a hell of a lot of money out of it. So I don't try and ignore people's questions. I try to answer everything. It's just difficult to get to everything, you know? So hopefully you're one of those people that, maybe made a move and took a chance on a play like this. Because that $100 or whatever, you seen that video. I got it the next day for 1,500. Yeah, so I have two different channels. I have a NFA channel. I talked about it. Um, I don't know if anybody said anything here. So yeah. Anyways, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I got to get out of here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I appreciate, Richie's Plain Talk for the $20 super chat. I appreciate all the subscribers, anybody that has come through here. We'll see what Pepe looks like with my $100 invested into it, and we'll see what it ends up turning into, if it turns into anything. And if it turns into $200, know that I'm going to take my initial investment. And it's not about investing everything I have at the peak point. It's about taking a little bit of a risk, but not too much of a risk to where you lose a lot. So good luck, everybody, on all of their trades. I'm so happy for the people that are making money in this play and any play that you're making money in. I'm happy for you guys, genuinely happy. Guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. And also make sure you guys go and check out the Patreon. We have different memberships. We have another membership to where we have a level to where we have one-on-ones, and I'm supposed to have a one-on-one with somebody sometime soon. And then we have the popular level where we have all the different perks talking about, stocks and my buy alerts, my crypto portfolio, all of those different things. It's just fun to be able to have that stuff over there. So feel free to go and check that out. And just make sure you exit Pepe before the big drops. Yeah, I 100% am with you. Even if it does, like, I have a certain level that I want to get out of it. And if I don't, and it ends up falling back down and I'm down 50%, like I said, I'm the worst case scenario. And I feel like this is what I'm sold on. What would happen is losing everything. That's the worst case scenario. However, losing 50% won't be as bad. Losing 75% won't be as bad. Gaining 100% won't be as bad as well, right? It'll be great. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much, and look forward to any videos that I have coming out later today. And I'll catch you guys